Alright guys, Unfazed Gaming back again with another GTA Online money glitch. Now today we've got for you a 2-player car duplication glitch. Now I know solo glitches are the king, but unfortunately there are none at the minute. No one's been able to find any solo glitches. But this is a pretty simple 2-player method. Your friend doesn't have to actually do much, so it is pretty easy. And once you get used to it, this one is pretty straightforward. The timing aspect of it takes a little bit of getting used to at first, but once you've got used to it, it's fine. So anyway guys, for this one you're going to need a facility. You're also going to need a garage. Now the garage is better off being close to the facility, but if you haven't got a garage close to the facility, that's not an issue. In this particular video I'm going to be showing you me using a garage in the city. Obviously it takes longer to drive down there, so if you've got one close to your facility then that's ideal. But yeah, you're going to need a garage as close to the facility as possible. You're also going to need yourself a LG Retro Custom or whatever car you're duplicating. As always, we duplicate LG Retro Customs because they are the most profitable, but obviously you can duplicate other cars. Just know that you will not be able to sell duplicates of anything that costs over $83,000 to buy in the first place. I'll put a link to my video about duplicating and sell limits and all the rest of it in the description so you guys know more. But as you can see here, I've got an LG Retro Custom and it must have a custom plate on it. As you can see here, I've got a retro plate on mine. It must have custom plates on there, otherwise this glitch will give you dirty dupes. Anyway guys, as you just saw in the footage there, I'm going to invite my friend inside my facility. Now, once I've invited him inside the facility, he's going to start up any Rockstar created mission. Now, Titan of a Job is the top one on the list, so that's usually the one that people use for this. So he's going to start up a Titan of a Job while stood inside my facility. I'm just going outside now. I'm going to ring the mechanic. I'm just going to show you guys what's going on. So South Shambles Street, I've got one LG RH8 in there that I'm going to use for this glitch, so that RH8 will turn into an LG Retro Custom. Anyway, I was just checking that I had an RH8 somewhere to do this glitch with, so I'm just going to drive straight back into the facility now. So the car you're duplicating must be stored inside the facility. The facility does not need to be full. You can have whatever else you want stored in there, it does not matter, as long as the car you're duplicating is inside there. Anyway, once you get inside the facility, you need to send your friend an invite to facility if you haven't done already, and my friend's already in here. So what he's going to do now is he's going to go on to the start menu, go across to jobs, Rockstar created, missions, and he's just going to start up any Rockstar created mission. Now we use Titan of a Job usually just because it's the top of the list, but you can use any of their missions, it doesn't really matter. So what you're going to do is you're going to get in the car you want to duplicate. Now once your friend's inside the job, he's going to press the quit button and he's going to wait on the quit alert screen, ready for when you need to tell him to quit. So he's going to be sat there on the black alert screen ready to quit the game. Meanwhile, you're going to press on your Xbox friends list and go and join him in the game. So you're going to press join game, and you need to spam it a little bit on Xbox, but I'm going to slow this next bit down for you. So as soon as you press join game on him, it'll bring you back to the game. You're going to accelerate, the screen will go black, and then you'll get the first alert pop up. You need to tell him to quit the game at this point. So he's going to quit the game now. You'll get the first alert pop up, which will say, are you sure you want to join the game? So you're going to accept that alert. And now he's quit from the game. So you're going to get a second alert pop up saying cannot connect to session. And you'll get this where you get this weird little thing. You get taken up to the clouds and straight back down. Now, when you're outside with the car like this, that's it. You've glitched this car out. If you look, get out of the car and just double check. There's no personal vehicle icon on the map. That means that you've done it right. This car is glitched out. Now sometimes you'll end up under the map and you'll end up in the sky and all sorts of different things. It doesn't matter, as long as you accelerate, eventually you'll fall down back to the ground and you will end up glitched out like this. To check if you've done it, like I say, just hop out of the car. And if your personal vehicle icon is not on the map, then it means you're good to go. This car is glitched out and you are good to go. So anyway, at this point, you need to drive it to one of your garages now. Like I say, it is beneficial owning a garage nearby to one of your facilities, but in this case, I'm going down to the city just to show you guys this method. Basically, I don't need any more dupes, so I'm not buying another garage just specifically for this one. So you just need to drive down to one of your garages. I'm just going to fast forward this journey because it's a long way down to South Shambles Street, but there you go. Anyway, guys, at this point, your friend does still need to be inside your facility. He basically just has to hang around inside there the entire time you're doing the glitch. So it is a bit tedious for him and it's not ideal, but like I say, single player dupe glitches are very hard to come by these days. I don't know how useful this glitch is to a lot of people, but at the end of the day, it is still a working money glitch. So once you get to your garage, you're not going to drive the car inside, you're just going to park it up outside. Now you need to run inside your garage, and what you're going to do is you're just going to pull out the car that you want to duplicate over. So in my case, I did see earlier when I rang the mechanic, I had an RH8 in here. There it is, look. So I'm just going to jump in the RH8 and drive it outside. Now, because the one outside isn't showing up as a personal vehicle, it won't disappear. It'll stay on the map. So what you need to do is drive this one outside, just leave it outside there, and then you're just going to jump back into your LG Retro and drive it back into the garage. Now, once you drive this into the garage, it will duplicate and end up on its roof sometimes. Don't worry about that. It still worked. It just does that. I don't know why. But there you go, guys. That's one dupe done. To do more, you just rinse and repeat. If you're doing it with a garage that's nearby to your facility, then you can just jump straight back in this car, drive back over to the facility and rinse and repeat that way. It is pretty easy to do once you get used to the timing of the accepting the invite part, as well as joining your friend in the job. Sometimes after you've pressed join game, you need to wait a few seconds before you actually accelerate, depending on what session you're in, what connection speed's like and stuff like that. But once you start doing it a couple of times, you will get a feel for it, and it does become a bit easier. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. I'm not going to run through it again because it is pretty straightforward, this one. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to stick a like on it, and if you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers now, guys, so cheers for all the support so far. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.